Buddy, I'm going to show you how to make a switch or a key. Actually, we're going to talk about a key right now. And you'll be able to use this to unlock your level or unlock a door on your level and allow the player an access to another part of that scene or to a whole other scene. I've already loaded some graphics in here, as you can see, and those graphics are some you've already seen before. We're going to use this door and this key for our main points that we're going to try and work with, and we'll just go into the code real fast. Alright, so if we go into the scene, and we're going to start off with our key first. This is just a graphic I found. You guys may have seen this from lots of different video games. In this, I've made it so whenever the player touches it, it destroys the actor, because we want to make sure that as soon as you collect the key, it doesn't just still hang out there like people think, well, I didn't actually get it. We need to make sure we destroy it. And then the next thing is I've set up an attribute as it's a game attribute. This is something you'll need to do beforehand. So create a game attribute. I called this one locked since it has to do with unlocking a door, and I start locked as true to begin with. So it is the door is locked, can't get into it. So once a player touches the key and collects it, then I've changed the game attribute of locked to false. And once that happens, we know that the door is unlocked. Now, looking at the door, once the variable for, or the attribute for locked is false, we change the door's image, which you can see here, to the open door image. Okay. It could be anything, really. I mean, it could be a portal that opens or something like that. But we need to have some way for the player to see, all right, we've made some change. Something's happened. Okay? And then we want to have a rule where if the player touches the door and we've made sure that the key is collected or the switch has been switched and now locked is unlocked, it's false, then once that player touches it, it should change to another scene, should take them to another scene. Now you could also have it go to XY coordinate in the scene itself, but you would need to code that onto your player. So with this, really, nothing's changed for my player. I haven't added any new coding to the player itself, but if you did want to move the player to another part of the scene when they touch that door, you would need to do it on the coding for the player here. So that would mean you'd have to specify the certain door or a certain portal that they're touching, and say when actor collides with this particular portal, take them to this XY coordinate. So it would take a little bit of hard coding to do that, but you could also set up the XY coordinate for a certain portal or door in the game, and it would show up in the attributes for the game, so you can just place it, and then you could have certain attributes here that would save that XY coordinate. So you could just have the, say like this red guy was where I wanted it to show up. I could have this red guy reporting where it was in the scene to a couple of game attributes X and Y here, and then Batman would be able to read those game attributes and show up right in front of that red thing whenever, that red box, whenever he touched the door. He would be transported over to a different part. But let me kind of show you real quick what this looks like. Let's go ahead and hit play. And he's moving around. And obviously cannot touch the door right now. And to get the key, I'm going to have to get, right underneath it. So I've got this block that kind of chases me. And I can jump off of it. See, the door opened once I touch the key. And I'll be able to go to another scene. Okay? That's pretty much it. Should get you started on switches and keys, and I hope this helped you out.